Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to the Steak and Brush. I'm Christine, and as it is the beginning of another month, it is time for my empties, favorites, and fails. So if you're interested in that, stick around. Okay, as far as empty goes, I have two things. That's it. I'm almost done with a Curology bottle and almost done with a couple other skincare products, but not quite. Alright, I have two things that I got in subscription boxes. The first one is this Now Beige. I don't know if I'm saying that right at all, but this is a gentle facial toner. It says anti-aging with raspberry, marshmallow, and marigold extracts. I've been using this for a couple months. I used the whole bottle. It worked fine. I don't think it did anything spectacular I don't remember exactly how much this cost, but it's more than my normal toner, so it wasn't anything that I would switch for. Definitely used it for free. Had kind of a weird woody kind of smell to it, and I'm not sure what that was, but that always bothered me just a little bit. Probably more that I couldn't identify the smell than that the smell actually bothered me. But yeah, that is that one's done. The next thing is this Mamonde Red Energy. What is it? Blossoming Energy Recovery Serum. The biggest thing I can say about this is it lasted a lot. Dropping it again. It lasted a lot longer than I thought it would. I mean, I thought this would only last a couple days, but let's see how big it is. It is 5 milliliters. And it lasted, I don't know, probably about a month and a half, and I used it almost every day. I just mixed it in with my other serums. Again, I don't think I've seen anything miraculous happen in my skin lately. It's just, kind of the status quo. Would I purchase it? Probably not. If I got some more for free, would I use it? Absolutely. That's how I feel about a lot of skincare that I get in these boxes. Okay, I actually have no fails this month. It's pretty amazing. I had a lot of things that were just kind of meh, but nothing that I would necessarily call faves. I also have to say a lot of this is pretty bougie. I apologize. But there were just some things coming out that I really wanted to try that was new. Some sales that I hit up. I have thoroughly tested most of the stuff I got in the Sephora sale. So stuff that I wouldn't necessarily buy and spend a lot of money on, but I am happy with them. So I guess I'll start with the few low-end things that I have. First is I love this compact. If you're watching my channel, if I'm not using a palette that has a mirror, you'll be seeing me use this. This is just, it's so cute. It was like $10 at CVS. It's the Revlon Wonder Woman line. It's nothing special, but I just, again, love Wonder Woman. It has a regular mirror here, and it has a 3x mirror down there. So if you see it, you like Wonder Woman, probably see it go on sale before too long, I would say go ahead and pick it up. Also from that line was this palette. I had just gotten it just before I did my last favorites video, and I'm going to say I'm very, very shocked by it. I have never tried a Revlon palette, at least not as an adult. I don't know if I use Revlon shadows at all as a teenager, but I freely admit it, this was a cash grab that I got from Revlon because I love Wonder Woman. But even when I first dipped into swatch them, I was like, these kind of feel chalky. Nothing like, not the buttery feel that you kind of come to expect, especially from some high-end stuff. But these are super pigmented for drugstore palettes, and especially for how they feel. Yeah, I was quite pleased with this. And you can get some, you know, wild and crazier looks here when you use these colors, or you can stay more in the tame side, if you want to call it that, and use those. And this palette again was like 11, 12 bucks. I'm really impressed by this. I really liked it. I look forward to using it more in the future. ColourPop. You probably saw a couple videos ago. I did finally get my ColourPop Mulan set, and I just can't. It's so beautiful. If you love the ColourPop formula, or if you love Mulan, if you love the colors, if any of those things, you know, float your boat, and then this is terrific for you. I'm not sure if it is back in stock or not, because again, I purchased this before. Everything was shut down because of the pandemic, and now it's back. Or I finally got it shipped because of that, but I know Ulta sells the palette too, so they may have it, but this is definitely worth the money. It was like $20 or $22. Again, I bought it in the whole set, so. But yeah, this ColourPop really did a great job there. Also in that set, I've actually been enjoying lip products lately, like sleeping masks and things like that. And I have this came in it. It's the Fourth Ray, which is the sister company, the skincare sister company to ColourPop. This is their gold. I can never read it on here because it's so shiny, but I'll put it down in this the description. But it's their gold lip balm, lip scrub stuff. I just put it on. Usually when I put my primer on, when I'm doing my makeup, by the time I have the rest of my face done, it's pretty, you know, it's pretty sunk in. I might just wipe off any residual stuff. And it does make, you know, coming out of winter, you know, everything's dry. And even during the summer, I notice it's probably because I wear a lot of liquid lips. You know, my lips need a lot of attention, so I have found this is great. Tailgating on that, I bought the Sephora lip kit that they had that had samples and a few full-size products, but one of the things that was in there was the Laneige sleeping mask. This is not new. People have been talking about this for a long, long time. Actually, a lot of my products in here are new to me, but they're not new at all. But the Laneige lip sleeping mask, when I'm done with all of my facial products at the end of the night, last thing I do is put a little bit of this in here. It smells delightful. Kind of bubblegummy. I think it's supposed to be like watermelon or something. I don't know, but I like the smell of it. It has a very nice feel to it, and you know, it just makes my lips feel better in the morning. So there is that. Now let's move into some of the bougie stuff. I apologize because I know I talked about a lot of this in my Get Ready With Me. So if you saw my Get Ready With Me, you probably heard me talk a lot about some of this stuff. But, you know, bye-bye Undereye. People have talked about this for a long, long time. I finally went ahead and got some because I've been having so much difficulty under my eyes. And I'm actually not wearing it today. I probably should have, because I probably would have had better results in my under eye. This is a medium. This is a very, very creamy product. You only need the teeniest, tiniest amount. Let's see if I can show you without blocking my own view here. Like that would be enough. Would totally be enough to do an eye. We'll go back in. I'll just go ahead and check. It's very, very creamy. Has almost a little bit of a sticky feel. So you just use a little bit and pat it into your under eye. But if your eyes are dry, like mine have been, this works so much better than anything else that I have had, you know, that I have been using lately. I really, really enjoy it. I know you can't really tell anything from just swatching on the back of my hand, but I want to kind of get you the idea of how to use it. I got this during the Sephora sale, but I think this was like $13 or $14. This is the mini. The full size is about double of that, but I think with, like I showed you, the amount that I used was more than enough, so I really think this will last quite a while. Speaking of under eyes, where did I put it? Oh no. Oh, here it is. I finally went ahead and got this is kind of new, like within the last couple months, I believe. This is the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye. I got this in medium, and that's kind of the only problem I have with it is I tend to go from like I'm on the, you know, dark light to light medium kind of area a lot of the time when it's not summer. And so when I put this on, sometimes it is, if I'm wearing a lighter foundation, you can really see it, and I really have to kind of work with it. But you just brush this on, or I use my Tati Beauty blender, the little one, for it. And you just, you know, gently, you know, put it on the under eye, and it does it. I mean, it's not going to make everything go away, but it does. It's nice for blurring. You're still going to have fine lines, but it might help a little bit. It's very finely milled. It is $29 though. For this little bit of powder. But it is a powder. It should last quite a long time. And I think they only have it in a couple colors, maybe 3. I don't even know if they have 4. Those are the downsides to it. But I really like when it matches my foundation. I really like what it does under my eyes. I happened to pick this up when it was on sale. So, you know, Pat McGrath can sometimes have some really good sales. And I just dropped it. Anyway, if I didn't break it, oh, I did not. Good. And actually, I just remembered I did not get this from Pat McGrath. I ordered it from Pat McGrath. They charged me. They sent me the rest of my order, and this wasn't in it. And when I contacted them, they said, oh, yeah, we were out of stock. Which they didn't refund me my money until I told them about it. But whole nother story there. So I did get this during the Sephora sale. So I did save on it. All right. Other Sephora sales. I finally picked up the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer. Again, this is probably about, 6 to 9 months old. It's not like super old or anything, but this is really, really great for your eyes, especially if you have problems. I mean, I have no problems using concealer, but I've heard really good things about it, so I wanted to try it out. If you do want something that is very specifically for your eyes, this stuff is just like the Bye Bye Under Eye. If I can get that to focus, you need just the teeniest, tiniest bit. It took me, you know, a little while. I just kept putting too much on it. So you think, you know, you got to have more of that, I'm sure. But now that I've got it down where you just use the teeniest, tiniest bit, and do your eyes before you put your eyeshadow on, this will help keep them on for quite a bit. This again is the mini version that you can get, so it's like $13 as opposed to the $26, and I think this will last a very long time. Brand new release. I have 2 of them. You saw in a video, I've already done this. I picked up the Wayne Goss. I picked up one of each of the types of products. The lipstick I got in the Orchid. and I love it. I'm just still having problems. I use liquid lips. That's what I almost always use. So I'm still having some issues getting the perfect line. And I was hoping this would be the right color for it, but it's really not. It's a great color on its own. This is in cinnamon. That's that. And I was hoping when I just saw it on the website that this would work, and it really is. It's too dark for it, but you can see that's a beautiful color. And I'm going to admit, I'm coming around to the lip glosses. I have actually, between this and there was a Mulan one that I sometimes have been wearing, I have been wearing lip glosses, just at least trying. This is in a chrysanthemum. This is so pretty on top of either of those, and probably on its own. These are not cheap, but if you are a follower of Wayne Goss, you support Wayne Goss, you know he's a great guy, and I wanted good quality products, which I knew that he would put out good quality products, and I just wanted to support him. So that's that. The other new thing I got was the Becca highlighter, and this is the Own Your Own light. Let's see, it is a very pinky peach color there. The only problem I have with this is that it's not going to work with just any blush. You have to kind of get it with a blush that is in that color tone. But it is so pretty. And you know, it looks good on the light skin tones, and I've seen the pictures where it looks good on dark skin tones. Again, though, this is pricey. I've never bought a Becca highlighter. I have a blush, but I got it at TJ Maxx. You know, but this was just so pretty. I really just kind of had to grab it, but I really do like this. Last two things, is that it? Last two, yeah, are nothing new. I actually did a video on the Estee Lauder, the Double Wear. I totally see why this is a holy grail for a lot of people. I love it. The only thing I didn't love was that there was no pump. I refuse to pay an extra $10 to Estee Lauder because you can buy one at their site for an extra $10. I'm not going to do that because I don't want them to think it's okay in 2020 to put out a foundation without a pump, and that I'll just pay them an extra $10. Was it enough of an annoyance that I did buy a pump? Yes, and I bought it off Amazon for at least half that price, if it wasn't even cheaper. But yeah, I really, really love this. It looks really good on my skin. I really like the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless, what is it? I can never remember names of foundations. Yeah, Airbrush Flawless. This wore very, very similar. So if you like this, you'd probably like this if you haven't tried it. You know, but if you've tried the Charlotte Tilbury, you've probably tried the Double Wear, because I think I'm the last person in the world who had not tried Double Wear. And then we've got, speaking of Charlotte Tilbury, I bought a bundle that had the Pillow Talk Quad. You know what, I haven't used it enough that I would put it in my favorites yet, but I'll pull it out to show you. They had a sale and they put a couple bundles together, and they had this quad. And this is so pretty, especially if you are looking for very, very wearable looks. The caveat is, if you're looking for very wearable looks, very pretty looks, and you're willing to spend some money, because this is not cheap. But, you know, I got these on sale together and bundled it up. Plus, it was the first time I'd bought off their site, so I got some more off. So if you will and deal a little bit, you can save on this. But this is very, very pretty. It's not, you are not going to get shocking looks out of it. You're going to get very kind of simple sophisticated. I want to get in that highlighter. This is their little celestial shade is what they call these. They're shimmers. They're not, bling out of there or anything like that. But, if you are looking for a nice, simple look like that, very professional kind of thing, that's nice. But with it, I got the cheek to cheek Pillow Talk in, what is this? This is the intense version, because I knew the regular would be a little light for me, and not just for my skin tone, but I like my blush to stand out a little bit more. So I got this. This is the infamous, as many people call it, the nipple blush, and you obviously can see why. It's got the matte in here, then a little bit of shimmer, so you just mix it together there. And then you have that pretty color. And, Charlotte Tilbury knows how to do powders. Whether it's, no matter what format it's in, you will, she really knows her powders. So, the only other thing I have for you today is not a makeup item. It's not a hair item. But you may have noticed I have been trying to wear earrings a lot more. Just cause. I'm trying to fancy up my wardrobe a little bit. I just ordered a bunch of stuff, which take me forever to get here. But every year on my birthday, Torrid sends me hey, here's $10 to spend on your birthday, and I always go and look to see what the cheapest thing I can get is, like a pair of underwear or something like that. And this year I decided to get some earrings, and I bought these. They do not match what I'm wearing today, but if I wear anything that's like purple or burgundy, this kind of color, I bring these babies out. They are so cute. And I don't talk about jewelry a lot. It's not something I wear, a ton. I also did get these from Torrid. They're not bad either, but these were nice. I don't remember exactly how much they were, but they were under $10. So yeah, let me know, have you tried any of these things? Do you really like them? What did you try last month that you really liked that I should try out and see if they work their way into my faves for next month? Until then, thank you so much for being here with me today. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me over on Instagram at steak_and_brush. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.